Okay, that last draft was so bad. We're just gonna do this again. I actually don't really like Rags to Riches. Never liked this card, and it seemed like people were more up on it, and now it seems like people are coming back down on it. I think they still like it more than I do, but just seems so bad. And Rags is the type of card that I would sideboard. But we do have some other options here, obviously. Battlefield Scavenger, Electrify, and Final Reward are all things that I would not be upset to first pick. I think probably Battlefield Scavenger. Well, I think Electrify is the most versatile of those. In fact, it's just the right pick. So I could take another Electrify, or I could take Cartouche of Ambition, which is just a great card. I think it's better. Like, I think it's enough better that it's okay to take a second color here. This card is really good. And I'm not just saying that because I just scooped to it. I've scooped to it many times. Interesting. So, Warfire Javelier can be pretty good in the right deck. I'm not sure that I would want to take it this early. It does go nicely with the Electrify. And then, like, Wasteland Scorpion is also pretty good and goes nicely with the Cartouche. I also like Trial of Knowledge. And I do already have a Cartouche to pick it up. So I think we're looking at, like, these. I have a feeling that the pick here is probably Wasteland Scorpion. It just does a lot. And every deck that can play it will play it. So, yeah. So here we have another Wasteland Scorpion. Cartouche of Zeal would be reasonable. And then Hazaret's Monument I actually do like. I think I want to stay flexible, so I think I just take the Wasteland Scorpion instead of taking another red card. So here we have, what? Destined to Lead is pretty sick. In fact, I'm probably going to take it. Wonder and Death is also fine, but I think Destined to Lead is where I want to be here. That's a pretty late censor. I'm not sure that I want to jump on blue just right this instant, though. We do also have Supernatural Stamina, which is a pretty good card. I think I want to hedge a little bit longer and say I don't know what I am. I'm not going to take this Wayward Servant. What am I going to take, though? Kudu could be fine. You know, the upside of Servant is so high. I think I just take it. Because then we're like here, and what do I take here? We're talking about, like, what, Initiate's Companion? Or I can take something like Time to Reflect. I really don't want to draft this deck again right now after my horrible run in the last one, but if it's the right deck, I'll just keep this in mind. We also have Destined to Lead sitting here, we also have Electrify, so we have like 3 different directions we can go. I'm probably definitely black at this point, though. I hope I am. It's conceivable that I could switch out, but I don't think I'd be a very happy camper about that. Defiant Greatmaw could be a thing. I don't think this card is, like, great, but it's pretty good. in the deck that can use this ability. So, I mean, we are getting to the place that this could be some type of, like, black-green counters deck. In which case I would have wanted the Kudu. I don't really want any of this. I guess Haze of Pollen is possible. Need more creatures. Giant Spider is reasonable. Scarab Feast is also reasonable. I think we'll just take the Spider because I'm short on creatures. As I was just mentioning. Doop-doo. I never understand why sometimes it just takes forever to finish counting down. Conceivable. This is just infuriating. Come on. So this isn't like a push in any direction. Okay. Splendid Agony is not bad. Edifice of Authority is not bad. We're not there on Faith of the Devoted, and it's not a card I would first pick anyway. There is obviously a Binding Mummy, but I'm not far enough down this path. I think probably the right choice is just the Splendid Agony, because it goes together with a potential -1 counters theme. Greater Sandworm is also a possibility, but I think I'd rather just take the Safeguard. But yeah, this needs some help. do have a lot of cycling right now, right? Well, I won't say I have a lot. I have those, and then I could conceivably play this if I wanted to. Trial of Zeal is a reason to splash. Yeah. Okay. So, alright, that means I'm going to put these guys over here and look to pick up something. And you can play Destin without lead. And you can also just play lead off, like, almost no green sources. Huh. So I think the best card here is probably start to finish. But I don't really have much indication that I'm in white. Curse Minotaur is just a fine creature. Yeah, I think that's probably what I want. I do like this card. Carries the Cartouche of Ambition pretty well. So right now I have like 3 cards that point toward a counters theme. I don't really have a payoff though. Like I'd potentially play Nest of Scarabs or something if I got one in this deck. Definitely play the Decimator Beetle I didn't take last draft. You can't really splash that though. These are both splashable. And now just all the mummies I want are sitting here. I guess I'll take Magma Spray and keep leaning toward maybe green is actually the right choice. I mean, that green is not the right choice. This could just be Rakdos colored. Like a great open here might be like Sniper. I'd play Sniper. Then I'd play Hazardous Monument for sure. Even like Pitiless would be okay. I don't have enough creatures. I do think it's kind of funny that it appears that the zombie stack was actually open this time. This is ridiculous. Well, I guess I'll just take the cast out. It's super good, and if I end up not being green, maybe I could be like Mardu with the white as the splash. Could have taken that start to finish. I could have had 2 binding mummies at this point. Gross. Of course, one of them was a first pick. It was pack 2 pick 1. And I don't think that doing that would have been right under any circumstances from what I'd seen and what I had in my pile right then. Because I believe I had no zombies. And white hadn't seemed especially open. Well, start to finish came... Wait, no. This is a different start to finish. Huh. Okay. I'm in for that. I'm in for that. If I play like Hazardous Monument, I could even like discard this and just have the finish side if I wanted. It's a thing to think about. White seems definitely open from the left. timid, huh? We're not taking timid. Okay, so at this point I have to start wondering. I mean, I was saying that I would be fine with the pitiless, but if I'm actually maybe going to be in white, like, Cartesian Solidarity is pretty solid. I can't have timid. I think I'll take the Cartouche. I've said it about 8 million times. I don't have very many creatures. But, I mean... green doesn't seem to be happening. That leaves me with a total of 3 creatures. And 2 cartouches. I mean... okay. I probably made this switch too late. But... I guess we'll see. I mean, this looks okay. I'll need some fixing if I actually want to run this stuff. I'm not sure that I splash Magma Spray, but these are both fine. So at this point, I just want to, like, go hard onto zombies. Right now I have 3, and Binding Mummy Wheels. Okay. I guess I am in. So my friend is wondering how much you should pay for a half liter of hydrogen peroxide. I'm not totally sure why he's asking me this. Amonkhet name's not bad. Really? Come on. Amazon in the UK, but £7? That actually seems expensive. He'd asked what I thought he would have to pay in Japan, and I said 700 yen. He paid 420 and was unhappy, and I think that seems okay. Fine sideboard. Oh, I don't want freaking Amazon. Wow, the other Binding Mummy came back. I guess this is actually happening, but... hydrogen peroxide. 500 milliliters. Yeah. I actually think that apparently 420 is completely reasonable. So he did not get ripped off. Wow, the other Binding Mummy. Okay. I really doubt I'm playing that, but... this card just seems so low impact. Has anyone actually played this card? Okay. Well, Zombies is open. I wish... well, I was about to say I wish I'd realized it a little bit earlier, but I actually... whoa, okay. I actually don't think I really paid for it, because basically everything wheeled. So... I mean, Trial Solid... I mean, there's a Curse Mummy. Yes, I need more creatures. Yes, I need more zombies. But... because now we have, like, that plus 2 cartouches. Even if I end up not splashing the red, even though the red is pretty good. No, No zombies. Another ambition, though, is pretty decent. Cartouche of Ambition, Cartouche of Ambition. I mean, I'd probably splash the trial, even without splashing anything else, with this type setup. Compulsory rest is fine. No... Yeah, there's no zombies. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zombies. Ooh, Lord of the Accursed. That is a zombie. So yeah, I probably don't play these. I don't think I play Destined Raw. That puts me at 22. It's not bad. Another Wayward Servant. Sure. I mean, I'd take the Blighted Bat or even the Those Who Serve at this point, but... I will take the Blighted Bat. This is actually shaping up okay. I will take the Festering Mummy. If I just keep picking up playable zombies, then I'll be a happy camper. I'm at 25 right now. What would I be cutting? All these are actually pretty good. I have no fixing. How many mountains would I need to run to play Trial of Zeal with no fixing? Maybe you could get by with 2? It's okay to play it late game. I mean, really it's like 3, but I don't think I'd play 3 mountains in this deck. Vizier is fine. Not a zombie, but a versatile card. So what would be reasonable to get this late? Or what would be exciting, I guess, but not insane? Maybe like a Unwavering Initiate would be pretty good. I'll take another Blighted Bat, though. So I think I do have to play the Wasteland Scorpions, and they are just cyclers, too. And we're probably taking out... Gosh, I don't know. 14 creatures is on the edge of being too low, so I don't think I can cut any of the creatures. And I probably want to be running... Gosh, I basically have nothing above 3. And I have 2 cyclers right now. This is technically a cycler, but probably never cycle it. So I probably could run like 15 lands, cut 2 of these cards. In which case I probably cut... Maybe I just cut the Trial of Zeal, even though it's quite good. Just for consistency reasons. Like cut this and this. I mean, this looks okay. I am a little bit creature light to have 3 cartouches. Impeccable timing is fine, but I don't think it's making my main deck right now. But I think it's fine, and I already have it Forsake the Worldly. I don't think it's better than any of this stuff. Yeah. I am questioning my decision about Trial of Zeal, but with no fixing, I think it's probably the right choice to just go for the consistency. No doubles. So you probably want a pretty even split. I'd probably lean to black slightly. Though early plays are white, but more plays are black. On the edge as to which one gets more. Another Time to Reflect. I don't know that I run 2. It is somewhat situational. I do have a lot of zombies, though. I have 3 non-zombies. Okay, so I have like 11 zombies. Do you run 2 Time to Reflect? What do you run it over, I guess, becomes the question. I guess technically you could like run it over an Amonkhet's name and only run one of those, since I do already have Trial of Solidarity. Cast out. Start to finish Splendid Agony. Splendid Agony is nice because I don't have to get into combat. Yeah, I think it would probably have to be over an Amonkhet's name. I think probably my main deck configuration should be this. This is quite a bit more aggressive, and this is a pretty aggressive curve. But if it's a more grindy matchup, then pulling in a Time to Reflect over a second Amonkhet's name probably makes sense. We don't have many more picks in this. Our Reasonable Cycler, but not making my main deck. Bantu. You know, it's actually strictly possible that Bantu's Monument is not bad here. I mean, I don't think I'm going to play it, but I've never played this. But it actually does a lot of cost reduction for me. I guess it's another possibility in a grindy matchup. Because combined with the drain from like Wayward Servant, it actually seems like it could be reasonable. I mean, would I want to pull it in main deck? I also have Trespasser's Curse for like super bleed. I'm not going to main do that Trespassers, though. Although I've actually come to decide that this is a totally reasonable sideboard card. When I first read it, I thought it was pretty, just totally unplayable, but I don't think that's true anymore. Like, taking out an Endocatcher's name and pulling in the Monument would actually be not insane, since I do already have the Trial of Solidarity for additional wide bump. And the cost reduction is relevant. I don't think it's the right choice for main deck. I'm kind of curious just because I've never played the card. They say go for white. I actually think I agree now that I see it laid out like this. Okay. And I do kind of love bleeding, but in a grindy matchup, it could make sense. I think I'd rather try to be a bit more aggressive since I have 3 Binding Mummies. And a Trial of Solidarity. Well, this is a much better version of Black-White Zombies than my last one. Okay. This hand is fine. Keep. Okay, Festering Mummy, get out there. I mean, this is a curve. Okay. I guess swing. Okay. Bind it up. And the next turn I can play Cursed and tap something? Seems reasonable. Crasher. Okay. Maybe I won't need to tap anything. I won't. So I think this just means that we're going to attempt to race. Okay. I think I actually have the advantage in a race. Next turn I can Endocatcher's Name and Binding Mummy. Okay. Magma Spray. Okay, Cartouche of Zeal. Well, that changes things a little bit. That is going to speed him up. So I'm taking 6. Okay. Would like to draw something else. Tap you. Okay, if I swing right now, it's what, 5, 6, plus another 6 for 12? It's not bad. I think I do it. It's possible that you're supposed to leave back the Festering Mummy here. But it's representing 3 damage, and I think in this race that is relevant. He does have lethal if he can remove the Binding Mummy, though. Dang it. Couldn't quite race fast enough. Guess I should have left back the festering. So this is going to be fast. Like impeccable timing might be okay against him. Pull out something like... I guess Vizier's okay because it can knock off cartouches. I think Indocatcher's name is actually good here. Maybe pull out a Wasteland Scorpion. Probably doesn't have a bunch of big creatures. So it was actually a good curve out on my part, which makes me a little bit worried. A little late. No blocks, I guess. He might just be getting a free value there, but... The Binding Mummy is pretty important to my plans, so... So next turn I can, like, what? Trial Festering or Wasteland Festering? Assuming I draw a land. If I don't draw a land, then I'm probably looking at, like, Festering Cycle Wasteland, maybe? Obviously it depends on what he does here. Okay, it's not the scariest thing ever. Okay, that seems aggressive. So, let's see, I didn't draw a land. If I just full swing, that's 5. If I trial, then I get an additional 4 for 9. Take him to 6. That actually seems okay. I think that's the right choice. I don't want to play the Festering because I might need to tap something. And if I'm just playing something like Splendid Agony, I can do that later. My life total's high enough. Did I miscount? 9, take him to 7. Oh. Yes, I did. 8. I don't think that changes my math, so. He would like to attack first. However, I mean, I think that's just fine. I don't want to risk one of these to a combat trick. It's pretty clear he wants to play something that costs 4, so it's unlikely that he actually has a trick that he wants to use here. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Well, let's just swing, I guess. I mean, I am winning this race right now. I guess I will play out these creatures just because he's getting so low, even though I'm, like, wasting taps. Since I do have, like, a combat trick backup. I can probably attack into whatever he plays anyway. And now he's under a lot of pressure. Okay, I mean, that's not going to do it. Are you actually going to attack? That seems ambitious. Spray. Okay. Not bad. Okay, so I'm going to use that for sure. So let's just attack. And go. I guess if he decides not to attack, then I can cycle the Scorpion. Okay. In that case, I might just Splendid Agony the Talkrop Elite. Okay, oh, perfect. He has to have Magma Spray, basically, exactly. Okay. Anything to change here? I don't think so. I just need to be fast, right? Like, he's probably playing a decent number of creatures, but I don't think I want Trespasser's Curse, because I think it's just too slow. So it's strictly possible that I might want the other Time to Reflect, just because it's super cheap removal. But it does mean that I have to actually, like, be blocking, or he's blocking. And there wasn't a lot of blocking going on. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. This hand is fine. Okay. Blood Rage Brawler. That's an impeccable timing target. Not surprising. If he blocked there, I would have liked it, of course, because if he has, like, Resolve or something, that would ruin the timing. Crasher. Okay. Makes this an easy choice. Do you need a land? That is for sure. Land. Okay, I mean, of all the things that I could have gotten, that's not terrible. Actually, I'm not going to attack. If he wants to trade Crasher for Festering, that's fine with me. And if he wants to exert it to keep Festering from blocking, then that's also fine with me. Exert targeting Festering? Yep, okay. So that slows him down quite a bit. really need a land. I think I just play the creature out and say go. Yep. Okay. Land next turn would be pretty good. But if I don't, I can always just compulsory rest. Crasher. Okay. Tap Festering, probably. Attack with Binding Mummy. I won't block. Secret Cat, okay. Land. I think I might just not play that and just hold Amonkhet's name to try to get decent blocks. Is that possible? My other option is what? Compulsory rest the Crasher. Yeah, that's probably right, actually. Just do that. Okay, I just really need a land. Cartesian Ambition is going to be good on this board. He's top decking. Fate and attack. Oh, okay. One of these days. I guess if he's not attacking, then I can just keep holding tricks. Electrify. Okay, tap. Tap. Okay. And swing, most likely. Okay. Go to blocks, Wayward Servant blocks Binding. And time to reflect. Okay. I take one. Land. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess we can just attack now. I'll leave Festering back. Yeah. He really did curve out really nicely game one. This is my first match, right? Does MTGO compress these, or is it actually a 3-letter profanity? Because the only thing I can think that it could possibly be then is ass, and I don't know how I'm being an ass there. Land. This is getting insane. Okay. What if I just go to combat and full swing? He's not exactly hitting me for a lot. So, I mean, that's like 6, 7, just straight up. And then Amonkhet's name adds another 8 for 15. That's like almost lethal. Of course, he is going to tap something. So let's just go to combat. Presumably he taps something. He does not. Okay, so I full attack. I Amonkhet's name. You have an electrify. Okay. So I have 15 lands in my deck. I've only drawn 2, so that means I have 13 lands and 25 cards. Okay, he does this. It's not going to be enough. So he goes to 3. And plays... This is the electrify. Okay. I mean, you appear to be dead on board. Not land, by the way. But... I just won that match on 2 lands. Wow. This is a low curve deck. It really only needs 3 to function. Okay. I really like this Kozilek art. This hand is pretty mediocre. I'm on the draw. I have a lot of cheap creatures. I do have all my colors and some powerful cards. I just don't have a play till turn 3. I don't know the matchup. I think that means keep. we'll see. Okay. I guess this could be a case where I actually want to cycle cast out, but probably still not. He's not doing anything? Okay, that's fine then. Okay. Let's just play this. I'd love to be able to get some value from this. So my plan is play this, he attacks, I don't block, and then I Cartouche of Ambition to kill that. And he's not going to get ramp value, or it's not really ramp, quasi-ramp value. Okay. Okay, so if I double Cartouche, then this guy's like a 4/5 first strike, and then he goes and he puts 2 counters on it if he wants to block. It's probably actually fine. So nope, not Splendid Agony. Cartouche of Ambition, you. Please put it there. Then we Cartouche of Solidarity, you. Make a token. And swing here. If you want to put 2 counters on that, that's fine. It just negates these. I've already got to my value. Yep. Okay. Giant spider. Okay. I think I'll just attack for the lifelink. He does not block. Okay. And then I'll play the Fanbearer and then start at the end of his turn. Edifice. Okay. That's good against a super enchanted up thing. Okay. Now we tap the dumb spider. Yep. Okay, and swing for 3. Okay. Stinging Shot's good to know about. I guess that means if I don't have to show him a Blighted Bat, I probably don't want to. I have some options here. I could do nothing and just Splendid Agony. Well, let's make him do this. Presumably he will. I also have the option of giving this Menace. He'd have to double block it. At which point I could time to reflect. That's not insane. Is it worth it? I actually don't think it's worth it. I think it's better just to wait. Okay. no menace. If I had some more zombies out, that would be one thing, but... Are you cracking the land? Okay. Okay, let's Splendid Agony the Scorpion. Okay. Huh. Well, let's make him use it first. Okay. I think I just full attack. Interesting. Okay. So Amonkhet's name doesn't save it, but Time to Reflect is going to be pretty good here, because I ordered this way, and then we Time to Reflect the dumb spider. I 2 for 1U. Destined, huh? Okay. Well, I could Amonkhet's name to save that. So I think I will. I'm not going to cast it out. Okay. So now this doesn't die. I get an extra 3 damage off these guys, so it's not that bad. And I don't lose the Fanbearer. That's not bad. Now I'll cast it out. Okay, so... Oh shit, I went to blocks! I needed to activate his ability. No! Well, I'm gonna lose him now. Dang it, I did not have to. That's really unfortunate. Okay. I went a little bit too far there. It needed to be in his attacks. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, so it ended up not mattering, but that was very sloppy. I pressed F2 one too many times there. So Forsake the Worldly could actually be pretty good against him. And then I take out what? How many things did Splendid Agony actually kill? Not Spider, kills Token, kills Scorpion, kills Maybe I pull the... Gosh, these are all so good. Maybe I just pull in a no-catcher's name. He showed me 2 pretty good targets for Forsake the Worldly, so I think that's fine. So I did not show him a flyer, so it's possible that he'll pull the stinging shots out. This hand is probably okay. It's a risky hand, but he had a pretty slow start last time. I do have a reasonable turn 2 and turn 3 play. Okay, I think this is fine. Okay. No more of those. I don't need to draw another land this whole game. Okay. He didn't show me Hapatra's Mark, which is the only thing that really punishes me. Although... yeah, let's just do it right now. Okay. No, I don't need any more of those. They didn't hear me, I guess. Binding goes ahead and swings, and I get to start at the end of the turn. Okay, it's not that scary. That's a nice draw. Because I get to tap. Okay. It's full attack. Go ahead. Okay. He is not having any of it. He's clearly stuck on lands and is about to have to discard. That's too bad. Okay, but we are in the finals. And I think this deck is pretty good. I think this deck could go all the way. Okay. This hand is fine. I think this deck does get pretty good hands. Theoretically, I could cycle cast out, but I find it unlikely. Okay. So this will probably be Splendid Agony. Ooh. just go ahead and do it. Is there anything that punishes me in these colors? I don't think so. Because, I mean, like, worst case is that he plays another Amonkhet Crasher, right? I think that's literally the worst case. So, Gravedigger, okay. That might make me hold Cast Out. Does it? I think so. I think it does make me hold Cast Out. Okay, I think I attack. I have open mana, he doesn't, so I don't think he blocks. He does block. Okay. Then I guess I cast this out. That's really too bad. I really didn't think he would block there. Okay. I would have rather done that to the Amonkhet Crasher, but I can't lose this. And then next turn, I can non-haste Blighted Bat. This is going a bit fast, because now I'm going to take 5. Go to 10. I need things other than lands, please. Okay. Yes. And swing. Okay, 14-12 isn't terrible. This is exerted. He'd have to exert this if he doesn't want to trade. So the question is, do I trade? He does exert. Who does he target? That one. Okay. Do I want to trade Binding Mummy for that? Probably. He could have a trig. But, I mean, he is getting some nice value here, so it's not like he needs a trick to make this attack make sense. So here I take 3 and go to 9. And then if I don't attack, I mean, don't block, then I can swing for 6, take him to 8 next turn. This is exerted. Yeah, I don't think I block. The potential of him having a trick there, and the fact that that's exerted, makes me just not want to. Okay, so we Festering, tap Pitiless. He will be able to trigger Pitiless, unfortunately. And then we just swing all these. I think so. And then my intention is to Festering Mummy block the Pitiless. Counter on Pitiless. He will be able to trigger Indestructible because he'll exert the Battlefield Scavenger. So I assume attack, exert, attack. No exert. That actually surprises me. I assume that just means that he has another way that he can do the indestructibility. Oh. Going that route, are we? It's not lethal. But it is a scary close amount. Put the counter here. Please. Okay. Me being at 2 is not really what I wanted to see. But I can kill him, right? Okay. Whew, that got close. Okay, so he's pretty fast. So I think I just want to sideboard kind of like I did before, like impeccable timing. Pull, was a good draw. Because I was in trouble. Pull a Wasteland Scorpion, maybe? Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe a Vizier. Maybe it should have been Vizier. This hand is not good. Mole. This hand is good. Yep. Okay. Bloodlust Insider? No, Cycle. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Can't do anything about that. He didn't show me a cartouche last game. So for now, I think I just want to curve out. Or not. Because if I just cartouche here, I'm also protected from the trial, and I can swing. No attacks. Interesting. He has magma spray, maybe? No, even that wouldn't do it. So I guess just attack both. No blocks. Okay. Then I guess we'll just play the Wasteland Scorpion. Try to press the advantage, not cycle. Okay. You seem to not be doing the best on lands. Let's go ahead and do this. Tap Nimble Blade. Swing, swing. Okay. Land. No land. That's suboptimal. Yes, please. Get haste, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And brute strength. sure that's not how I wanted to use that. Go ahead. And then I have compulsory rest, which I can't imagine will fail to bring in a... Okay. There we go. There is my trophy on black-white zombies. I think that is like the perfect redemption draft for the previous one. So yeah, thanks.